Hi everyone, welcome back to the WUCHANG 100% walkthrough. We are in the shaft, and one of the things we're going to do first is just get to the next shrine and get a flask upgrade, because you can kind of do that by itself. This is a shortcut that will open later. So if you get hit by these, you'll get, knocked off. So this guy will be over here fighting. If you watch, he's fighting this guy. There's always tricks to get these guys hurt or killed without having to kind of engage them directly. So you can see he's fighting the other guy now. Now what you can do is you can always lure them . You can always lure them back to these swinging things. So now he's going to come through. I mean, this just takes longer, but if you're willing to do it, it gets you a lot of... Oh my god. Okay, I was just going to say if he got through, but look, it does give you 1,000. So it's a really nice, like... Okay, so now what we're gonna do, go back into that room, see if this guy dropped anything. He didn't, but we can get all the loot that was in this room. And then we go over here and you go down. And it'll actually roll by a second time. And now you can actually fall, and you're in this room. That gets you Lost Remains. Now there is a way out here that involves going that way. We're gonna go right, and then try not to mess up. Oh, has he really blocked the... Okay, there we go. And now you can actually, like, these guys will all get, like, smashed up. Oh, and then there are these pots that'll give you blight, but none of this matters because we just got to the shrine. And this is actually the boss, like... It lets you skip the entire zone, basically. So I'm just gonna get this loot from these people. And we are gonna go back and do this zone, like, fully. It's funny to me that we didn't actually, like... Well, we're gonna come through here again. Let's just go ahead and call this done. There was a bit of loot in the rollerball room that I didn't pick up. We would otherwise not have to come back there. You can see a bunch of quests, like... are involved with the bourgeois. Alright, but now we're back at the real flask. I wanted to look, let's see, what is my I actually think we could get to a full level here. Right, that should be enough, I would think. Yeah. Let's see, what were we doing? We have not gotten any radiant feathers yet. We could actually... These are one... Like, I feel like anything where we could get +5 agi would be good. Oh, we haven't gotten the big points in axe tree yet, have we? No, we have. Okay, we have it in endurance, but I don't remember how far in you have to get. You know what we should do? It's gonna take a little while, but let's just do we feel like this is all fully symmetrical? It's symmetrical plus sword counter is where we're at, so we could unlearn this. And we're gonna like drill into these other skill trees to like unlock them. Is that the whole tree? Yeah, I think it is. So we could reset that. Alright, so that's that tree. This is something I recommend everyone do, right? Because just if you unlock a tree fully, it lets you, you know, really see it. Okay, so now we'll reset that one. Alright. Okay, so we had these. We had these. Okay, and I put it on both lashing whip and flame counter. Okay. 2 points left. So, we can now see where good points are. So we can see there's an endurance 5, but it would cost strength, endurance. I mean, it's pretty good, right? Because it's all straight stats, and then there's probably an agi. Oh, interesting. It's vit 5. Okay. And then you can see there's an agi 5 right there. So that's actually a really good. That's a really good next one to get. Because our agi is still pretty low, and lashing whip scales well with agi. So the soft cap's 25. 25 and 50 are your strength and agility values. You can see we still have a lot of endurance that we could get, so maybe after we get that agi, we go over here, because we could fill in. Oh, that's kind of what we were doing, I guess. Anyway, this is a significant. Oh, let me rest. Oh, I guess I'd already rested. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, we'll get our lantern back on. The next loop involves us getting that shortcut door open right there. So we're gonna go back this way. Now we're gonna go down here. And then we go up this thing. This is really, really dark, even with the lantern on. So, not much I can really do about it. And like, there's spikes here that you can barely even see. Ugh. It's really hard because you can't really see stuff. Okay. Actually, we'll just use the normal heal. So yeah, kind of annoying. So going over to make sure, yeah, nothing that way. So we're going over this way. This next room is can be a little tricky. Actually, we'll try this. So we want to fall this way. There's going to be a bambooling. Up here. Now we gotta fight this thing. Oh, come on. It's very vulnerable to fire. So that's what I recommend. Now we'll cleanse ourselves. And get all this loot. Specifically the used mortar. Do this, you will get a feather once you get them all. Wait for a second. Or wait, it's like here, right? Yeah. They will keep spawning, just to show. And if you're fast, you can get them all. And then there's a pause. But anyway, just drop down. Watch out for these, when these pots are shattered, they cause blight. It's another flask upgrade. Oh, I forgot to actually apply our flask upgrade. So this is actually, you've got the ladder here, and then the way down there, and we jumped off from there. But now we can open up this door, because we've created a shortcut for ourselves. So now we can go back. Rest and apply those flask upgrades. Let's see. I think we should have room on both this one and this one. And I didn't actually check. Let's see, can we level? We might be able to level. Let's see how much we have. 8,200. Oh yeah, that's like 5,600 right there. Okay. That should be a level, I think. Oh, not quite. How about that? Yeah, perfect. So what did we decide that we were heading for this Agi 5? Beautiful. And then I think the next big ones are really far in. I want to say it's like there, which isn't that great because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. But it does get you 3 vit and a 5 strength. This gets you. I think this might be where we want to go next because this gets us great big endurance upgrade with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's a point where we'll have to rethink all this if we want to get to 9 disciplines. So we'll have to mull all that over. Although I think we got that just by... No, I guess not. Okay, anyway. Let's rest again. Alright, for this next section we want to have a poise break protection. So the good armor to wear here is the Ming General, which you should have purchased. So this gives us poise break protection. The other thing you could do, let's see. I think the Divine Might spell is pretty good here. Like, so now we're gonna head this way. There are 2 ways to go here. Now there's a really scary enemy kind of lurking down below, and we need the freedom to fight him in this room, so we're gonna go ahead and... We're triggering those blight potions so that we're free to, like, actually have a combat in this room. So what you want to do is kind of aggro this guy, make him mad, and then get him to come up here where we can fight him fairly. Okay, we got our protection up now. These are the most dangerous enemy here, so in a lot of cases there are ways to just kind of kill them. But yeah, all of these pots, if you set them off, will trigger stuff. So that's what you're watching out for here. Was that actually it down here? Oh no, here we go. Okay, 2 ways to go here. Start off going right. Oh, I thought I actually triggered it. Take advantage of that whip, right? Even if you just hit air on the first hit. Just want to look both ways. This area is so annoying. I find like trying to rush this is just how when I first did it the first time, it's like I just kept dying because I was like trying to rush everything. Remember, this is all about wind force with these guys. And that would normally poise break you, but we have protection, so they don't end up being that bad. If they actually do manage to get a hold of us. Where is that thing? Right there. This is kind of annoying. Let's see if I can get to it. Yeah. You wanna be careful, like if you break the pots, you'll end up having to run from the blight. Let's loot here. Like, I want to say there's like a jar lady. Oh yeah. Get your brilliant red feather. this is back to where the ball fell. You may recognize that. So this is where the ball rolled down. And then you could like drop off into the room below and get the thing. Thought there was actually loot here that we had not gotten, but I guess that was because it was loot that fell off a person. Alright, so now we can go back. And now we have the other way we can go. See, we've got another one of those big guys. Again, see the anti-poise break? See, he nearly filled it. Couldn't quite. Now you could lure him over to the traps. Like, that's a valid way to do it. So you can see there's where the ladder comes down. Just to kind of show where we are. And you could take the ladder down and just kind of run past all this. If you do die, so basically if you die, you run down the ladder, then come out here. And then you head up this way. You can hear the chuckling. You hear the perfect bride giggling. These guys are really hard to dodge, or I find them really hard to dodge. Because they kind of do these big sweeping strikes. So remember, yeah, if you die, it's okay, you can just run back down that ladder through the shortcut door. Remember, when those blight things get hit, you have to run, or you can dodge them, you can shimmer them. Okay. You can see it, just take advantage of the whip. Hits them from range, right? As your number one against these super strong enemies where you have to be more cautious. Use that whip range. Those guys especially are very weak to it because they move really slowly. You can see that. Got a door lowered. Let's make sure we got all the loot here. Okay. So we've got two shortcut doors. Because there was just to show it, there was the other door that will open out here. And in both cases, once you open those, you know, it's kind of a quick run back down the ladder to run over here. This is one of the areas where I heard people complain, like, you're so far from a shrine, but I don't know, you'd have to just, like, pay attention. You really aren't. So again, watch. Doesn't even touch us, right? So here we're going to drop in, and this will put us in kind of a new place. See this part dead ends. You can choose to, let's see, there's stairs here somewhere. Right here. So now you see we have 3 doors. If you're keeping track, 3 full doors. Now you can either go, oh wait, I can't remember if there was something under here. I thought there were like research notes or something to like read, but I can't remember exactly which room it was. Alright, you can go up and over and stay high. But this just drops down to, pretty sure it connects, let's see. Let's go back and run through it the right way.
Behold, the perfect bride. Your services are no longer needed.
See, they die just so easily. And this is where, if you look above, so this is kind of annoying. Just don't let that blight get you. So that goes forward. It's a pretty linear section. Oh, come on. There we go. So you can drop. Now this is going to be like kind of an annoying blight section. Or that was my memory of this. Just things that want to blight you up. Use that whip range. This is the first level where I feel like it's just like really great to. Okay, so we got one of these, like, there may be a death here. You know what? I'm gonna actually use a plumed branch. Give ourselves that. Okay. Because one of those big guys is in here. Alright. I hate these guys so much that I'm like scared enough to do that for them. Okay. So now if you open here. Danger up ahead. But first, go back and get this. Before you go through there, go over here. Go up this ladder. This is one of our shortcut doors. Which one do you think it is? I'll show you. So this is the shortcut back to the interrogation room. So now if you die, you run down the ladder, run frantically over, drop down into that area, and then you can come down here and go down the stairs. No, I don't really have any good. Well, this armor set's pretty good with the resistances. Wait for it again. All right. So if you're keeping track, that actually changed. If you remember this is where we came over, opened this, dropped down. Trying to remember what this actually cannot be used right now. Okay, so that's just it. These guys all want to get you, so just get away. Now let this guy just dive you. That is not a... This is kind of an annoying, oh, this annoying section. It's easy to like panic over that, but they don't actually hit very hard. It's more about like if they destroy the blight thing next to you, then you have to like, but eventually they'll get all these destroyed and you're okay. Okay. And then the other one is, no. So this is where the other one is. Although I think he just came down to try to get us. Oh no, he's still up here. See, there's another ladder up. And now we have the best shortcut door ever. So this is a shortcut door literally right by the entrance, right? So now if you die, all you had to do was, you know, go through that first shortcut door back by the shrine, run down the ladder, dodge all of the crap in the hallway to get out here, then you run this way, and you come into here. Now we've come out, and it's our buddy.
Right timing indeed. There's something peculiar about this shaft. Now, the madam has a son, WUCHANG. Alas, it's said the bride-to-be was tormented to death. Have you found any clues? No wonder. I see. There's more to this than meets the eye. I don't understand. No, something must be missing. Did you? Although the notes are incomplete, So, the bride did die? 4 strange objects. So, we should return to the Bai mansion. We might find... We should return to the Bai mansion.
Alright. Now we're kind of in the home stretch. So this is the shrine that we shortcutted to. So now we're capable of moving on. Remember, we kind of went backwards to this one. There's... so... But yeah, this is where we'll stop. Or sorry, I don't mean... We're gonna keep going with the episode, I just mean this is where we're gonna take a break and level. Oh, we can definitely level, hang on. That alone should do it. Yep. Although now I'm blanking on like... Oh yeah, we were going for... Oh no, we got that already, so... What was our next plan? I think I liked doing all the endurance over this way. But we also want to be... We should probably do this level to just be ready to get the next... Yeah, let's just do that, because we want to be able to get to that. And then we're done for now with this tree. Alright, now we're headed into here. Lantern. Okay, so this next part... We want to fall. Don't want to get blight. Might get corruption here. Because I can't ever remember where the wall way out is. Okay. Stop here. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here. Gotta go up first. Alright, and that's that loop. So now we're gonna go, actually go across this without getting knocked down. Now with this guy, we want him to get, him to come after us here. He should die just to this one. See? Now we can come over here and get this. We're gonna go this way. Can't remember if there's anything in here. I don't think there was. When we come down here, we're gonna see an old friend. I think there was some loot, like... Oh, nope. Okay. Talk to... Look, it's Hanglin.
Have you... Oh. Not dead. It was for Mas. Now you need to deal with the guards outside. Deal with the guards outside.
Oh, come on. Alright. If we can get just her, that should work pretty well, actually. We didn't. That gets you the dungeon key. Now you can talk to Honglin again.
What is it? You? Up. I'll stay here for... Our debt is settled. The next time we meet.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good pendant if I remember correctly. Let's see. Coiled Dragon. Because it increases the power of weapon skills, so stuff like Lashing Whip. Pretty good, I think. And then there was one other... Oh, let's go ahead and get her since she's mad at us. Okay. Over here you want to examine. Which I think we still have. Okay. You can see the loot there. Nearly to our boss, who is super cool. Oh, accidentally. Don't give me blight.
You there! Halt! Young'uns like, trust me. You should turn back. Ahead lies the lower reach. Try to placate your... But if you give in, young one, heed... Young one.
If you go out there, you'll fall, and that'll be the boss fight. But we can go take the elevator up. Get back to the shrine. Remember there was an elevator right by the original shrine. Oh! He left some loot right by... Alright, we'll get it on the way down. doubt we have enough. Let's see. 5,500. That's a frustrating amount of mercury to have, unless we can. Let's see, 1,800, 1,600, that's 3,400, 10,000. We should be able to get a level. Okay. Oh, I actually got too much, I think. Oh no, that's pretty good. This next boss could be pretty hard, so I think I want to go. Where were we? We were doing the blades here, because we were like, where was our 5 here? Up there. Oh, I think I was gonna do, and then go over and get, because this was 115, and gets me a lot of endurance, which is one of my lower stats right now. Both it and agility. But we already got the Agi 5. Okay. We're gonna invoke. Now, my recommendation for this, so we have some work to do here. I think Flamebringer is what you want here. It depends on how you want to bias this, but like, I think you should put on the large enemies. Like, phase 1 of this fight is the hard part, phase 2 is easy. So, what you want is to do, in my opinion, is maximize your chances of getting, or winning if you get to phase 2. And to do that, we're going to use Flamebringer. So we're going to re-equip this sword instead. Whoops. And then we have to do benedictions on it. And then for this one, we want the 6 disciplines. Well, there is if nearby enemy suffers burn. I don't know how that compares to this, but I think it doesn't. I think this wins. But I could be wrong. Let's see. And then this last one, I actually think consecutive attacks increase your weapon's fire attack power is pretty good. And then we want to make sure we have sword counter, because you can parry her in phase 1. And we have flame temper. Oh, I didn't realize we were ready for a 3rd acupoint. I guess it would be magic, so in that... Oh, we have a magic and a feathering, but we don't really need those right now. Still. I'm tempted to like fix this. It's just so we could equip something. I think she's... You know, we might as well go do feathering. Oh, okay. Alright, I think with that... I'm trying to remember if I upgraded yet the... I did, right? Yeah, okay, all flasks are upgraded. So you want to send this back up. And keep Ming Generals on, because we want the poise break protection, because she poise breaks. So always send it up because you're gonna die, probably, while learning this boss. This cutscene's amazing, so I'm gonna let it play.
Sisters sisters will stay. Sisters from birth. Sisters till grave. Smithies they are. Scissors they'll make.
So that's, I think people speculate or think that's the husband that is the thing, snake coming out of her. They've been like fused. Which will be the madam's son, right? She's gonna open by running up into the air and throwing red bolts at you.
Yo, my sister. Is it you?
So this is where having Flamebringer is going to come in handy, because its ability will just wreck this guy, and we have the large enemies pinned on that we've been waiting. See how it wrecks him? And that's, see, it's just, that's why we have this build, right? Is if you can survive and get through phase 1, you win, right? And this is actually where we will be stopping. So, in the next episode, we will be making our way to the 3rd region and also finishing up everything around the 2nd region first, just turning in stuff. So until next time.